Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am planning with this kit from NikkiPlusThree called Sweet Caramel. Here's the deco. It's really pretty, kind of orange, greenish kit. The middle box is Rise and Shine. It's in rose gold foil. It's definitely orange. It's definitely the theme of this kit. But there's also green and a little bit of like a lilac purple. But I'm so happy to be back in rose gold foil. And I love the washi, the bows on it. Yeah, so let's get into it. So this has been a interesting week, pretty rough. The week coming back from a holiday weekend is always a bit rough because your work week is short and everyone's trying to catch up. I'm a fan of like a slow start catch up, like let's all just spend some time checking our email, responding to messages, but it's often like full speed ahead as soon as we get back from work, from weekend, rather. See, work is on the brain so much I can't even not say the word work. But yeah, it was pretty busy, but I still managed to get my workouts in, and I just came back from a very relaxing walk. It was about 45 minutes, and I feel very chill right now. So it's a nice end to the week. I want to talk about, this is kind of a random topic, but I mentioned this on my stories earlier, and I kind of want to just like touch base, discuss it here. So a friend and I were talking about having your significant other meet your friends. And I mentioned to her that when I met her boyfriend, that I was like, in my head, I was like, oh wow, he's really attractive, he's really cute. But that I almost said something, but I kind of thought that she would think it was weird, and so I didn't say anything at the time. And she was like, why would you think it was weird, And I said, well, you might think that I'm like hitting on your boyfriend if I say that, but I'm not, Yeah, she was like, I wouldn't think, that was weird at all. So I ended up randomly on the phone with another friend later on in the evening, and I just like mentioned this conversation that I had, and she was like, oh, I totally would think that was weird. Like, it's fine if you think my boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. is, cute or hot, but like, don't tell me that because I'm going to think you're really weird for saying it. And so I put this poll out on my stories. Again, the poll was very poorly worded because I didn't actually give a clear enough question that people could answer. But I wanted to know whether some folks think it's weird or not to say, hey, your boyfriend or girlfriend is really attractive. So this happened to me with my brother-in-law, who we've known for a very, very long time. Him and my sister have been together forever. And, I have said to her, like, he's cute, he's good looking. And I was over at their house, and he was saying, his close friend was dating someone new, and he was talking about how when they used to live together, that this friend would get all the girls because this friend is way more attractive than him. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, like, you are way cuter than said friend. And I was like, well, that came I mean, that's what I think. And I was trying to kind of put him at ease. But I was like, wow, was that weird to say? And yeah, I mean, I just feel like it's not. In the brother-in-law situation, like, that's my brother-in-law. Like, don't be, I feel like I can say he's attractive and it's not gross. And I'm certainly not trying to, like, get with him. That's so old, But I guess, some people are like, if you say that, then you're like secretly kind of thinking about my boyfriend in a romantic way, and I'm not comfortable with that. And I guess I could understand that too, but to me it's like, you got to be confident in your own game. Like, I would not feel weird if any of my friends said that they thought my boyfriend was attractive because, not to humble brag or brag whatever, but like he's not going anywhere, you know? Like we were very, very happy together. So it's weird to me that other people would be threatened by that or feel like that's threatening. Because, you know, like when other women are like, oh, I love your boyfriend's hair. My boyfriend has long hair right now. And they're like, oh, his hair is so cute. You know, I'm like, yeah, girl, I love it. You know, like it would never occur to me to be at all like anything other than mildly flattered by that. And mildly flattered because like it's not me, you know. Like I don't feel like I can be like, ooh, yeah, you know, complimented when someone says like my partner is attractive. But yeah, I mean, it's like a vague, nice feeling. Oh, this person is paying me some kind of compliment. I don't know. So yeah, if you all, you know, have thoughts or opinions on this, I would love to hear them. And if I'm totally off about this feeling like it's coming from an insecure place, let me know, because that's the only option that I can see right now, but I could be wrong. You know, this whole like friends and significant others things, I think is just so interesting, because like my boyfriend is a pretty quiet person. He's very low key. He's very chill. He's social. Like he likes hanging out with people. He just likes kind of being involved in the conversation and contributing here and there, but he's not the person that's going to jump in and tell a story. He's not the person that's going to try to dominate the conversation, that kind of thing. And so when I first introduced him to my friends, I was a little bit nervous because they're all kind of big personalities, or I guess most of them are. And I'm like, are they going to think he's weird because he's quiet? Are they going to think, you know, like, are they going to like him? Are they going to like hang out with him? And it was fine. It was not a problem. One of my friends, so my boyfriend tends to take long pauses in between statements. Maybe they're not long, but they feel long to me. So much so that one of my friends kept kind of filling in the things that he was saying. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I keep doing this. I just don't know if you're done talking or not. And I'm like, I do this all the time. Like we'll be on the phone together and he won't say anything for a while. He'll go quiet and I'm like, hello? And he's like, yeah, I'm here. And I'm like, but you're not saying anything. So it's just, yeah. And I mean, not that I was nervous that friend didn't like him, but I was just like, you know, maybe they think takes too long to talk, and you know, that's fine. Like everybody's different, and you know, he's a nice person, and also like I like him. You know, you want your friends to like your boyfriend, but if they don't like him, then it doesn't really, you know, in my mind, it doesn't really matter because you like him and or them or you know whoever it is. Like, but I know a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on whether they're friends, like their significant other. I think it's kind of like a family thing too. I feel like that happens in some cases as well, where if you're like very, very worried if your mother or father doesn't like your significant other. And I think it's mostly because like if this person's going to be in your life, then it's going to be really awkward, and like this might be like a scheduling kind of nightmare or uncomfortable to, you know, bring people together if you have to. But, you know, I don't know. The relationship I have with my parents is not such that I would stop dating someone or being with someone if they didn't like them. I would probably just be like, well, you know, why don't you like them? What's going, you know, it would really have to be like an investigating thing for me. It wouldn't be an automatic like, okay, my parents don't like you, we're done. And I know for some people that it's like that. So yeah, anyway, just something I've been thinking about recently. Apropos of my boyfriend having long hair, one of my coworkers said he looks like Dan Price, and I think Dan Price is the former CEO of WeWork, and I was like, oh my god, you know, but I think I was more like, oh my god, because of, you know, WeWork and how it collapsed, and not like taking it as an insult. But I was just like, oh my goodness, what are they saying? Like, because a lot of people, blame that guy for like WeWork collapsing. Anyway, so yeah, I also want to interrupt my rambling to say that if y'all have questions about the stickers, feel free to leave me a comment, or you can comment on Instagram for the tags. Just let me know. A lot of this is mostly the kit, since there's a ton in the kit to work with. I borrowed actually this border idea that I've been doing, where you put the scalloped headers and then like kind of a lace header overlay on top of it. I saw Planner Mermaid do that on one of her spreads, and so I took like some inspiration from there. I think it ended up coming out really cute, and again, the rose gold foil I feel like really pops against these colors. This kit also came with some like food related deco. There was a croissant, a stack of blueberry pancakes or something. And I wanted to incorporate it, but the deco was kind of large and it like didn't really fit with what I was trying to do, but it might show up in another spread. The spread just made me think, and this kit just made me think of like a coffee shop, like meeting a friend for brunch or breakfast at a coffee shop and having like some crepes and some coffee. Like, I think that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this, and that would be so fun. Maybe not a coffee shop, maybe like a brunch place, but somewhere that's like light and airy, and the food is really good, and yeah, you just enjoy like the food and the company. So really love the vibes of this. One thing that's been on my mind kind of lately is figuring out places to work that are not my house. So my job has an office, but it's in SF, and that's like San Francisco proper, and that's kind of far away from where I live. It would be a long drive, and of course there's traffic, and that doesn't seem fun. So I've been thinking about like places I can work where I can kind of just like get out of my house. The challenge there is taking meetings. So like, obviously, you know, when you take meetings, at least in tech, like you end up sometimes discussing a lot of confidential stuff, and not stuff that you can really discuss in public. Also, you know, you just hate to be that person that's like on their phone or on a meeting and talking really, really loudly. So for me, it's finding somewhere to work when I have like time that's not occupied by meetings, which is pretty rare. So I'm like, or trying to find a place where like a WeWork or like a breather, if you all have heard, it's like these spaces you can rent that are kind of like an office space. They're usually pretty comfy though. They're not like a traditional kind of cubicle office space. It's more like an open office concept, or you can rent a place where there's a couple conference rooms and breakout rooms. We used to do them when I worked at my other job, when we had to do brainstorms and like talk about, you know, planning for the next quarter. We would get out of the office and go to these little areas. It's just that there are none around me, and I would still have to drive probably 15 to 20 minutes to get to the nearest place where there are these types of things. But, you know, I know a lot of people are like thrilled about remote work and love it, and I definitely respect their choices and think that they should have the option, but remote work has just like, it's worn on me. It's really tiring to just like get up and you just sit in front of your computer all day in a little room, and, you know, like I get up and go to the gym, but it's not the same. So I'm on the hunt for somewhere else to just kind of be in a different location, get in a different headspace, just be outside of my house, you know, because I just think it would be better for me. Anyway, we are coming to the end of this spread. Thank you for watching and for listening to my rambles this week, and hope you all have fantastic upcoming weeks, and I will see you all next time. Bye!